Okay. Happy New Year, guys. I'm so excited for 2025. Truly. I feel like freaking 2024 was the craziest year ever. No, it wasn't that crazy. Oh, sorry. I feel like 2024 was so huge for me. I feel like I did 30 years of mental growth in 1 year. And yes, it was exactly how it sounds. Intense. It felt like day after day was a new discovery of my brain, my purpose, and understanding life, and understanding who I am, and understanding the things I need to let go of, and understanding what I need healing from. And yes, there was a point where I was like, dear God, I'm tired of growth. Growing pains are real. I could just say that. It's growing pains. There's a reason growth hurts. Why does it hurt? I don't know. There's a reason growth hurts, and I guess, yeah, that's life. But, baby, there was breakthrough. I feel like a different person. Okay, I don't feel like a different person. When I think of myself this New Year's compared to last New Year's, it's a 180 difference. There's just so much more clarity in my life. There's so much more direction. I'm excited for life now, which is hard to say, surprising to hear, because life can sometimes feel like the world is crumbling underneath your feet. And so I really do cherish the times where I'm like, I'm excited. And even like I've been talking to my friends who have had their own struggles and painful times in the past couple of years, past 4 years, even they're excited. And I'm like, whoa, you just said you're excited for the new year? If you know, you know. And it's so sad, but it's true. And there was a time where everyone around me was like, yeah, we're not excited. But that's the vibe this year, is actually people being excited, which I love. And it's just so awesome to see people come through things, and to see myself come through so much, and to just finally be excited for a new year. And what I was thinking, though, as I was reflecting on my year, there is that bit of fear that comes with excitement, especially with how the past 4 years have gone. 5 years. With that comes that fear of like, oh, you're all excited? Just wait, something's gonna go terrible. I know that time actually set a lot of people back. I know it set me back. It's hard to even describe what it did to my mental state. It kind of was like, shows you that everything can be taken away in a moment. Like literal, the normalcy of life, for sure, for everybody, rewrote like what life looks like. You know, you think like, oh, I want to go everywhere, and then it's like, oh, I need to stay with the people I love, because I could not be able to see them one day randomly. Even just in aspects like that, like simple aspects. I think a lot of people like feel trapped in that age they were when COVID hit. I feel like I'm finally getting out of that quicksand that was 2020, that began in 2020. With that being said, being so excited for this year comes with a little bit of scariness, because you're like, what if I'm disappointed again? What if the world goes crazy again? But no, my friends, we cannot think like that. Me talking to myself. No, my friends, we cannot think like that. I don't really have an answer to that, and obviously nobody has an answer to that, and obviously this world is just doing its thing, and it'll never be perfect or normal, so there really is no answer. But I guess that's the point, is to keep going even when things look dark. You know, I'm like mentally preparing myself, like even if things get confusing, even if things get dark, even if things fall apart that you thought were staying together, even if things get messed up and don't go the way you planned them, telling myself, committing to myself to keep growing, I think is the point, because there's nothing you can really say like the world will get better. No, it won't. But I think when you take on the commitment to growing throughout these things, and now going through such a stunting time, you know, now I can really say, no, I'm committed to noticing those things and changing them and doing the work to continue for myself, because that is no way to live. That is just, it's valid and it's real, but it is no way to live. And literally, there's no way you're going to live if you think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you're going to go out and live if you're staying stuck in that place, which I know so many people are. Tomorrow might be good and tomorrow might be bad, but next year might be the best year of my life. Being committed to the growth and trying to stay hopeful. Hope is all we got. So it's no way to live. Don't let yourself go to that dark place. Keep going, tread on, stay hopeful, protect your hope. It's very important. Protect your belief in yourself. It's very important. Make this year amazing. You can do it. You know? You can do it.
He had been painting and he realized that the light had changed and the canvas he was working on was now redundant to his needs because the light had changed so much. Canvas. She scurried down the hill.
Hello. I'm going right now to a park because my brother-in-law is going to shoot a video of me painting, and I'm going to do a plein air painting, so I'm going to paint whatever's right in front of me, the forest or whatever. Do you guys ever like shower? If you have curly hair, do you ever shower and you're like, do your hair and you're like, I just shouldn't have showered, it's still drying, so I look like a boy in the 70s. I could put a hat on, but I need to be true to myself. I was thinking, should I just put a hat on? Should I do a straighter hairdo? And then I told myself, Natalia, just show up as yourself. Was that cool? Yeah. Should I put a hat on? Actually, probably. I was painting and I was like, what is this melody? Anyway, that's all. The Last Supper. Who's gonna pray? Hello. Buying my sister a present. A little antique thing. It's more personalized and it's not like you can get the same thing at Target, you know? You're crazy. It's hammer time.
There's no way.
That's not the spot.
Go.
Raise your yaya! Chris, raise your yaya.
No. Give me like that. The hand on the rope is crazy.
He's a baddie though. Hey, don't hurt him.
As long as I got my suit and tie. Okay. I look at art as I look at music. Like, Nat just told me about these paint strokes of these leaves right here and how they're kind of
Less detail as the middle.
If I were to take this in music and like this were maracas or something, if he decided to not do this, it would kind of noticeably change the atmosphere.
It's not obvious, but...
It's not obvious, but it's necessary.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Whoa. It looks so crazy on camera.
Yep.
Like the... Fit check. What?
Epilepsy chamber. Warning, flashing light.
Then I saw her face.
And notice, like, none of the colors are like blending in on it, too, or like separating.
Well, look at the meaning, how bright the background is, outside is. Versus how bright.
No, the meaning is like nothing matters when you're on your phone.
No, I think outside is calling. But she can't see because she's on her phone.
Gotcha.
That kind of reminds me of like a vividly accurate angel.
Riesling is what we have. It's really good as well. It's all of it on the sweet.
It's good?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's good.
Or somebody who's checking you out.
Start walking past.
You can't even get the... Yeah. Look.
Is it recorded? I'm dead. Somebody took this whole group.
I want a croissant so bad. It's so pretty. That's so pretty. Good morning. The last things I filmed was me and my friend Chris in LA, and also me going on this rant of how real anxiety is when it comes to hoping and being excited. That little grain of anxiety that comes with it. Literally the next week, this past week, it all got set on fire. I don't think that specific part, but like around it and like places we were driving around. And obviously probably nobody from there is watching this video, but you know, I'm like, what would I even say to somebody that just experienced that and is going through such a loss at such a pivotal moment in their life and such an exciting moment in their life, and is just so freaking disappointed. And God, I would say I'm so sorry. If there's one thing I've learned from life and from these disappointments is don't let it stop you. Like I was kind of ranting about the other day. Don't let anything take your optimism and take your hope, because it is so precious. You know, even something like a tragedy, like a freaking tragedy. I imagine I'm like, could I even cope if something like that happened to me? Like, what would I do? If there's one thing you gotta do, it's freaking keep going and power through and rebuild.
And I can say that to everything I've been through. In moments that I should have kept going. And I would say you should have kept going, because that would make you so much more ready for the opportunity of tomorrow that I'm experiencing today. And I would tell myself yesterday, keep going. And if I look back at all my setbacks that have discouraged me, and then I was set with this one right in front of me, like my house burning down or something, and my neighborhood and my home and like my pet, or oh my god, I would die. Be like, don't let that pull you back. Tread on, push forward. Now is the time, especially during tragedy and during hard hardships, to push even harder and to believe even more and to almost transcend. It's like a moment of freaking transcendence to push through the worst of the worst and to believe for the best in the worst, because what else are you gonna do?